Muzzandmusic! As you see from the title, today we're gonna talk about criticism and judgment. The reason that I chose this topic is because recently I started this YouTube channel and I'm doing my social media networking and everything, and I realized that when you expose yourself to the media, you will get judgment and criticism, and if you don't know how to take it well, it can break you down. And we don't want to break down because this is our career we're talking about, so we have to be strong and take it somehow. So today I prepared for you 10 whole tips that are helping me to deal with these situations, because well, that happens. Let's start! So tip number one. Tip number one says that if it doesn't help you, it's a waste of time. What I mean by that is that if you see a comment that doesn't really describe what the problem was, and it just said, you suck. So you can't understand anything from this comment. Like, maybe the person just didn't like your shirt. Maybe it's your ex. Maybe it's some friend from, I don't know, somewhere that you had a fight with and he just doesn't like you. You don't know that. So with a comment like this, you can't really do anything about it. Like, it's just there. Just leave it, because you can't fix anything if the person didn't say what the problem was. Tip number two. Tip number two says that if a person has something really important to tell you, like a really building criticism or something, you probably wouldn't see it in a mean comment. Like, probably your vocal teacher would not like leave you a nasty comment and says like, listen, your voice is shit, go take a practice. Probably it wouldn't happen. You want to take criticism from people that understand what they're talking about. Okay, so enough with tip number two. I want to go on to tip number three, and it's gonna be a fucking hard one because this is psychological. Tip number three says that the human brain and we as people tend to look at the bad stuff much more than we look at the good ones. Like, we can see thousands of good comments, you rock, you're awesome, your music is amazing, and then one comment, just one of I didn't like it, can break us down, because the human brain is always pays attention to the bad stuff first. We remember bad stuff over good stuff. I don't know why we do that, but that's how fucked up we are. So what I want to tell you and what I want to offer, that's something that I'm personally working on right now, is try to somehow maintain the attention that I'm putting on good stuff as I'm putting on the mean stuff. I mean that it happened to me recently and I didn't like it, but I had a song and 10 people actually said that they like this song and it's a good song, and then one person told me, you know, it's not a hit. And I got so offended. It was really hurtful. And then when I got out of his place, I was like, okay, it makes sense. Like, 10 people loved it and one person didn't. It's fine. Why I don't pay attention to the 10 people that actually love this song, and I'm just thinking about that one person that didn't. And I'm thinking like, how can I change this song? Maybe something different. Maybe I need to work on it more. And then they kind of slapped myself and I said, okay, relax. Like, I need to somehow understand that I have 10 good ones and one bad one, and it's completely fine. Appreciate the good things that people are saying about your music. Appreciate the friends that are supporting you, the family that supports you. It's really important. Don't just like pay attention on this one mean person that maybe he's just not in the mood and you said like a word that bothered him, okay? So I really hope you can try this, and if you're already doing this, so I'm so jealous because I'm trying to do that also. Moving on to tip number four. Tip number four, it's kind of a really obvious one, but I'm gonna say it anyway just to clear this up. People are judging us all the time. All the time, all day. That's what we do. We judge each other and we don't even know. Like, if a guy walks near you and he wears like a, I don't know, a dress, you will judge him, right? You just won't say anything. You're probably gonna look at him weird and just keep going and maybe like turn around and like tell your friends like, what the fuck is happening to this guy? But you're gonna judge him. And it comes with the smaller things, like you judge the cashier in the supermarket, and you judge the musician on stage, and you judge the TV character, and you judge everybody. Everybody. So what I'm trying to say is people will judge you anyway. It doesn't matter. But the only difference is now that you're giving them the opportunity to actually judge you to your face. That's gonna happen. So you just gonna need to understand that this is the career you chose. That's it. That's it for tip number 4. That's all I'm gonna say, because we all know that. It's very clear, it's very there. So that's what I'm gonna say. And we're moving on to tip number 5. Okay, so tip number 5 is pretty simple, and you all know that also, but I just want to remind you that you cannot make everyone happy. This is not possible for anyone in this world. Doesn't matter who he or she is. Nobody is likable by everybody. This is not possible. So yeah, people may like your music, people not like your music. This is fine. We all know that, we all understand that. But what we also forget is that everybody are different. Some people will not like you, so they're just not gonna listen to your music. They're just gonna say, okay, this is not my taste, I'm not gonna listen to it. It's fine, she's there. Some people will actually get mad and they want to express this emotion like in your page, and you're like, I don't know where, but and comment and say how they feel and tell you how suck you are and how bad you are and they don't like you. Some people do that, and it's fine, but you can make everybody happy, and we just need to remember that. We are moving on to tip number 6. Tip number 6, it's something that I'm not taking credit for, because it's something that my mom actually told me. When I was like in 4th grade or something, 5th grade, I don't remember, I wasn't the most likable person in class. I was like a weird girl that just came from Russia to Israel, and I didn't understand anything, and I didn't speak the language and nothing. And kids are mean. Kids are the meanest fucking thing on earth, really. So I was talking to my mom, and my mom told me something that helped me a lot through these years, until now actually, and I'm using it all the time. She told me like one simple sentence that I'm translating from Russian, but the sentence is, the opposite from love isn't hate, it's indifference. So she told me that it's better that there are people that don't like me, but they do know who I am. I am somebody. I'm not just walking around and nobody knows me and I'm like nothing. People know me and I'm there. And the fact that some people don't like me just means that I have a character. That some people are hard to deal with. At least they know you. You're somebody. So if you reach that goal that you are somebody and people actually talking about you, you're in a good spot. Tip number 7. Tip number 7 just says that if you are doing something, saying something, releasing something, writing something, doesn't matter what it is, fucking stand behind it. Stand behind what you do. Because I did this mistake myself all the time until I said to myself, okay, stop. Because I found myself that I'm constantly explaining myself to people. Like every time somebody tells me like, I don't like the sound of the song, I don't like can you change this lyrics and can you change the chorus, can you change that? And I was like trying to explain everybody. I'm just, no, I'm still working on it, no, I didn't, it's not quite finished, I'm not there yet, I didn't, yeah, I'm probably gonna change. And one day I just stopped and I thought, oh my god, why am I constantly explaining myself to everybody? If he doesn't like it, so he doesn't like it, it's fine. Like, okay, of course you need to think, like if thousands of people tell you, listen, the song is shit, like we don't like it, so maybe you should consider like changing the, you know, something, but don't explain yourself. I just want to clarify that because I did it so many times. That's it. switching on to tip number 8. Tip number 8 says that it takes time to get appreciation sometimes. So I'm gonna show you some examples of these people, and just to show you that the artists that we all know and appreciate and love, some of them are actually almost broke down, but they chose not to because they didn't listen to what people have to say. They just kept doing what they love to do, what they think they're good at, and they actually got to the fucking top. If they would have listened to the people that told them that they are shit, they wouldn't be where they are today. Let's check them out! You know the names of these people, it means that they didn't pay attention to what other people said and just kept doing what they believe in, and they got to the top. This is crazy, fucking Beethoven. This is insane, like, who doesn't know these names, really? Switching on to tip number 9, because it relates to the tip that I just said. Tip number 9 is something that I'm also gonna show you. I took a screenshot of these artists and the number of unlikes that they got for each song. So you're gonna see Beethoven, Beatles, Elvis, Eminem, and Jay-Z, and the amount of the fucking unlikes that they got. I mean, look at these crazy numbers, guys. It's not just one mean comment, it's just one person. Thousands of unlikes, thousands of people that said this song is shit. So this is just supposed to tell you that even the greatest, biggest people of all times are not appreciated by everybody. Because again, you can't make everybody happy. This is just how it is. This was tip number 9, and now we're switching to the last one, tip number 10. Guys, tip number 10, it's actually that Eminem told in one interview once, and I love him, so I just watched it and I just took it with me. But he said that he doesn't read comments and talkbacks because it makes him angry, so he just avoids it completely. Like, I think if you take all the tips together, it's something that really wraps it up. If something like that can actually bring you down and ruin your day, so don't read the comments. Because if you actually stand behind your music and you see that the number of likes are much bigger than the unlikes, so you're fine. I hope it helped you, because it's something that helps me, because we all afraid of judgment, we all afraid of criticism. After all those 10 tips, I just wanna wrap it up in just few words and tell you that if you're choosing to be a musician, if you're choosing to be a public figure, and this is the career that you're going to, you need to be fucking strong. You need to know that you're gonna be judged, and you need to maintain the feeling of the sadness that you're getting from the mean comments, because you're gonna get them. People are mean, people are saying stuff just like that. Try to work on it. I know the first couple of mean comments are the bad ones. This is like the first mean comment, this is the one that breaks you down. This is the one that makes you like think, oh my god, I'm stuck, I'm bad. But after a couple of times, it's just gonna be like, oh, mean comment, okay, I'm getting there. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody have mean comments. It's something that you must have as an artist, as a public figure, as everybody. So don't be afraid of mean comments, and take them with love, and take the criticism and choose what to listen to and what not to listen to, what pay attention, what not to pay attention. Don't be upset. You're doing something great, you're doing something meaningful, and you chose to do something that many people are afraid of doing. So stand behind yourself. You decided to do something, and it's amazing, it's great. You have the opportunity to actually say something to people, to actually affect on people, to say what you think, to help. So this is who you are, this is what you chose to do. So don't let anyone bring you down, stay happy, smile to the world, smile to the mean people, smile to the good people. Feel free to comment if you have another tip, another way, another way of how you're dealing with this stuff. Please comment below because I would like to read that. I really hope this video helped you guys. I'll see you next week, Friday, 5 p.m. So please like, comment, good or bad, this is your choice. Subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a good night.